Summarizing February 1st. It's what she ate on day 1 of yet another Weight Watchers turn. It's 10 minutes long. She opens saying today is day 26 because it's January 26. We get a weigh-in readout. Looks like the same outfit as the torrid haul start. And oh look, now the girlfriend wants to lose weight too. It's almost like being around Amber is a bad influence. Amber's back on Weight Watchers. She gets 83 daily points plus 28 weekly for little indulgences. And then Amber shows herself making ramen and all of the spices, etc. she adds. She also shows scanning the barcode. It's really nice that the app just lets you scan the barcode. Amber eats on camera for a few seconds and then shows her earrings, etc. It's filler stuff. She's sorting stuff yet again. Then we get another grocery haul. It's mostly junk food and the home version of fast food. And oh, but rice cakes are a diet food, right? So junk diet food and junk food. She got little bags of chips, microwave meals, and her adult Lunchables. Leave space here. Want to show the whole haul. And laundry soap. She then shows her lunch of her sandwich, hot Cheetos, cheese, and salami. Then it's snack time, cream cheese on a rice cake. Then she fiddles with the camera, being quirky, I guess. Uses her food scale, proving once again she knows how the tare function works. So how are we supposed to believe that she's not using the tare function on her readout? Then it's McDonald's. She just uses stock footage here, and a sonic blast, and shows her ending points. She used 119 points. She used all of her dailies, plus her weeklies, plus she went into the negatives, and says she hates herself. Nah. Summarizing February 3rd, it's 8 minutes long. She says, January 27th, day 27, we get the weigh-in readout. She wants to know if her viewers want her to keep doing these weigh-ins. Well, given that we only ever see the readout thing, I'm not sure I believe him anyway. But it doesn't matter, because asking if her viewers want her to keep doing it means she really wants to quit the weigh-ins. She got a rose bear from the girlfriend. She has the best girlfriend ever. She's eating a sandwich and hot Cheetos. I don't care what she says the points are. She's about to show the girlfriend, and she cuts the video because we can't see the girlfriend. The next meal is yet more ramen. She says if she wants to see how she makes it, watch her last video. And while eating the ramen, she says there's a conspiracy that she wasn't really drinking that rum, and she shows us a few quick clips of her making a face. Apparently that counts as proof. Whatever, I don't care either way. More food! Takeout, Chipotle, with the Doritos bag, because apparently they forgot her chips. In the car, Amber's girlfriend is so thoughtful. Amber says she likes to have a blanket in the car, and the girlfriend surprised her with a blanket in the car. Girlfriend goals. And Twinkie seems to be doing better with taking car rides. No more shaking and panting and being terrified. January 28th, we get the weigh-in readout, just the readout as usual. She's gaining weight on Weight Watchers. It's because you game the system to get as many points as possible, and yet you still go over. Did we forget how just the last video she already said she blew through all of her dailies, plus her weeklies, and was actually in the negatives? Anyway, She eats McDonald's at night, had McDonald's last night again, so that's twice now. Says she was doing good for a while. Really? When? But she's worried because when she slips, she gains a lot, but her girlfriend is super supportive, but the girlfriend cannot lose weight for Amber. Only Amber can lose her weight. Amber says that she sucks. We get a daily dose of rarity. Yay! I'm hoping she does that more often. More walking while looking up at Amber. Twinkie is shown too, as is Wasabi in the girlfriend's closet. We also have this 6-second video Amber posted at some point complaining about people thinking her weight loss picture was photoshopped. You know, instead of a combination of sagging and lucky camera angles and possibly filming with a filter already on. Summarizing February 5th. It's 8 minutes long. There's a nice clickbaity thumbnail, and it opens with her dropping the camera before her intro. Oh, she's so quirky. She says it's January 30th now, so she shows us 2 weigh-in readouts. She woke up at noon, which is so late for her. She claims she is usually up at 9. And this is a what she eats when she is off track day. She is choosing to take Sunday off. It's being the Lord's Day and all. She's being in the 490s forever. Her body will not let her lose more weight. She is self-sabotaging. Oh, but she also doesn't understand that. Like, how do you self-sabotage? She has these days a lot. Off camera, we know. But today, she's showing us an off-track day. I'm sure she's done this before. She's in a good mood today, and if you are on a weight loss journey, she says don't let her video keep you from a planned cheat day for yourself. Our bodies are not meant to be robots. And then we just get pictures of her food, including another Amberism where she calls Madeline cookies mandolin cookies. And a Sonic slushie. Next is Arby's. She taste tests it all on camera, of course, and she dances all over the sandwich. And then she shows us her calories at the end. It's 5,121 total. This whole section is just fascinating. She is shocked and appalled. She is disgusted with herself, but, and this is where the passive language starts, she has an eating disorder. So she's not going to blame this on a character flaw, and eating disorders are very real, and so is food addiction, and it is unfortunate that she is suffering from this. There's a lot of passive language here. It's a way to avoid taking responsibility for Ms. Food Addict. She's saying she has a food addiction, and yet she is choosing to be off track. So, how does that work? Summarizing February 7th. It's over 9 minutes long. There's a nice clickbaity thumbnail. Opens up saying, today is February 1st. We get a weigh-in readout. Did I miss January 31st? She's glad to see she's almost in the 480s again. She ate very low cal yesterday. Was that January 31st? She's going through something kind of personal, which she won't tell us, of course. But she didn't feel hungry much and easily ate less than 1,000 calories. She says she lost 14 pounds in January. There is a bathroom makeover. The girlfriend did the manual labor part, meaning a new shower curtain. This is the shower that the girlfriend uses. Then it's to Amber's bathroom, where she wastes more plastic by putting her shampoo and conditioner in different plastic bottles. Way to take care of the planet. Next up, she's claiming she weighs 489.6, but today she had a slip-up, but she's not here to make excuses. And some people are like, why aren't you being authentic? And Amber's like, what? What you mean? I've literally been sharing my weight, my struggles, when I'm off track, when I'm on track. She's being as authentic as she can. But the morning was super busy to get the girlfriend into a rapid COVID test. It was negative, but that is why Amber did not film the weigh-in. And also she was wearing clothes, and she usually weighs in naked. But it is what it is. And she is actively losing weight, and expects us to take her word for that. But she's probably going to gain tomorrow. She actually says that. She's probably going to gain tomorrow. She then shows us her sandwich taco. She also tried crawfish for the first time today, and that is a fat no from her. She says she expected to like it, since when she was younger, she used to catch crawdads. Her dad would go fishing and cook them, and big bites of her sandwich taco on camera. Now it's February 3rd. She puts the weigh-in in. And I'm going to end with this comment from her YouTube channel. Someone did the math and is trying to hold accountable. We all know Amber will not appreciate that. Summarizing February 9th, which is a whopping 30 minutes. It's totally not clickbait, she says. It's another Let's Talk. Number 10, she says. It's another Q&A. On how years of hateful comments on YouTube has changed her. If she had a real job, would she have gained as much, etc., etc.? Well, it has made her both stronger and weaker. The hate comments, etc., it's happened so often and so frequent. Weaker, she says she starts to believe it, but then she gets stronger because she gets kind of numb to it. YouTube is not exceptional for her health, her word, not exceptional for her health, but any job would give some sort of stress, so this is just the stress part of her job. She tries to not let it get her down as much as she knows it could if she just submerged herself in it. Again, her word. She's liking the big words. And YouTube just gave her the opportunity to get to nearly 600 pounds. She's not blaming YouTube, good, but she doesn't have a lot of routine in her life. For years, she had no purpose. Is the cycle really over? Amber actually shows the cycle of futility chart that someone at Kiwi Farms made. I think the creator was Pecan Sandy's. Amber calls it the chart Hater Nation created, and she admits that by that chart, she does seem to be in a cycle. She thinks a blend of phase 2 and 3. But she hates the cycle thing because it's like she's being mocked for her mental illness. You know, instead of having her manipulations pointed out. And she says she's also being mocked for her eating disorder and being fat-shamed. Of course. So don't point out how she never changes, how she isn't really trying. Don't point out the performative nature of her actions, which is the real point of that cycle chart, by the way. Just agree with whatever Amber says and give her praise. Next, Tammy from 1,000 Pound Sisters has lost weight from going to rehab. Would Amber do that? Amber says congrats, but Tammy is bigger than Amber, so don't compare the two. So don't be mad at Amber when she pulls the other YouTubers do it, when here's a comment doing the same thing. Amber cried when Tammy got put into a coma, and Amber is happy for Tammy, but using Tammy as an example is bad, because once Tammy left, she gained the weight back. There's lots more rambling, but the point is, Amber thinks a rehab is pointless because it doesn't matter unless you can keep it up outside the rehab. So rehab won't help her. What does support mean to Amber when she talks about her girlfriend? The girlfriend doesn't demand, but she urges more than anyone in Amber's entire life ever has. The girlfriend wants Amber to succeed, and the girlfriend does support Amber, but the girlfriend does not handcuff Amber, so Amber doesn't eat junk food. Girlfriend is thrilled when Amber does well, like when Amber walked to the mailbox 6 times, and the girlfriend looked at Amber and said, "Babe, I know you can do this." So Amber did the 6th trip. And the girlfriend is very patient and has never been with someone Amber's size. So don't say Amber binging is the girlfriend's fault. It is Amber's fault, which is true. And the girlfriend has stopped Amber a few times by saying, "Are you coherent right now?" They ask each other that. The girlfriend doesn't do tough love, unless, of course, Amber says it is okay. If Amber was friends with a drug addict who kept trying and failing on their own, would Amber encourage the addict to go to rehab? Which is, of course, a roundabout way of asking Amber if there is a point when you need professional help. But, of course, Amber goes off on one of her tangents about all the drug addicts in her life and says that, yes, she's asked them to go to rehab. When she was young, she asked her mom to go to rehab, and they have been to rehab, but once you get out, it's a mess, unless you can do it without rehab. Yes, she thinks her health is different than Tammy, because when Tammy went into rehab, and again, Amber is annoyed at the comparison, but she wants nothing but the best for Tammy, but Amber doesn't think that Tammy likes Amber very much. Amber wants to jump through the screen and hug Tammy. Amber can tell that Tammy was not happy, how Tammy stayed in the van because she didn't want to go up the ramp, and Amber feels that too. When Amber binges, she's not in a good headspace. What's bothering her? She hasn't been taking her medicine right, anxiety, estrogen, so she's back on estrogen, and of course her mood stabilizer. So really what she's saying here, that mostly what bothers her is her own screw-ups, her own repeated screw-ups. Take your damn meds. How many times has she bought her little pill organizers? I'm starting to think that her medications are actually not important to her. And of course there's the personal things that she doesn't tell us about. Narcissistic tendencies are not the same thing as being a narcissist, she says. So now Amber's lost weight, and 2019 being the hardest year, tell us something she hasn't before. And she could, but she's not comfy, but she will tell us something that should have been a wake-up call. So she's only down 80 pounds, but it feels like 300 because she's rolling around in her bed. But at her heaviest, she could not roll onto her side. so she always slept sitting up. And the other thing, yes, she trolls. She likes to troll. She finds it fun. She wears an actual toy crown and calls herself the Troll Queen. So why should we take anything she says seriously? Then she says she showers every day. I no longer believe her. She loves showering. Don't believe her. She sings in the shower. Nah. She sings Skyscraper by Demi Lovato and is not out of breath while hitting those high notes. And in 2019, though it sounds like 2018 to my ears, and lots of stalling on camera, but she admits she could not shower in 2019. No, really? How many of us were saying that back then? Anyway, only her ex and her current GF know this, and anybody with eyeballs. She had roommates, and she says they didn't know, but she bathed in bed. Sweetie, if you cannot shower, if you cannot stay clean, trust me, everyone around you knows, unless they don't have a working nose. But she bathed in bed, and she's sharing this because she's proud of how far she has come, and she wants to say to anyone watching who bathes in bed or can only shower for a couple of minutes because it hurts to stand, she says things can change. And for just a few seconds, Amber gives Becky proper respect for doing all of this crap for Amber without talking about it. Becky could make so much money by doing a tell-all on YouTube of all the crap that Amber put her through, but Becky doesn't do that. I hope Amber is at least paying her for silence, because really? But Amber still says Becky only helped her clean up after her hysterectomy, and that Amber would bathe herself in bed. Yeah, right. This is not the earth-shattering news Amber thinks it is. Anyone with working eyeballs could see how dirty she was in 2019. But Amber seems to think, and this is key here, Amber really seems to think that a thing is not true unless Amber herself says it is true. And I do remember a video, I can't remember which one, but she said that if you didn't hear it from her, it's probably not true. There you go. It's not true unless Amber herself says it's true. That is how Amber's brain works. Are you self-conscious about your legs? Yes, Amber says she hates the lymphedema, but she has shown her legs to the girlfriend. The girlfriend thinks Amber is beautiful because the GF is not a shallow person. Nice little undercover insult there. If you think she's ugly, you're a shallow person. Amber says she uses her current weight for her Weight Watchers points. Really? When she started the newest round. Really? Somebody out there on Weight Watchers want to do that calculation? I'm not on Weight Watchers. When asked if she can imagine her life 200 pounds less, maybe subconsciously Amber does not want to lose the weight. Well, Amber rejects that. She definitely does want to lose the weight. And then says if she was in Fantasyland here, then maybe 199 pounds. So basically 200. And she thinks she would look sick. She's 5 feet tall. 5 feet, maybe 3 inches. And she thinks she would look so skinny she'd look sick under 200 pounds. Really? Her brain cannot imagine being that small? That's not even small. At 5 foot nothing, you could be under 100 and be okay. So did she actually answer the question? Amber is super happy for Dana's weight loss. Dana and Amber have gotten so much closer after the breakup. Amber's new girlfriend moved to Kentucky because Amber is not ready to leave this apartment. She likes the apartment. She doesn't think she belongs in Kentucky and will leave eventually, but she likes the apartment. And that was really long.